What's going on, everyone? This is Background Noise, episode 318. That's a whole lot of episodes. I feel like we've gotten to the point in the show where I no longer can count that high. So,
Do you mean like on fingers and toes, or just...
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't count on that high. Fingers and toes. Just my toes, just my fingers. I dropped my Joy-Cons for my Switch, so if that's why I sound oddly like I'm moving around, it's because I was.
I like the honesty.
Yeah. Because I'm like, wait a second. Nintendo has been a little bit jerky sometimes with YouTube content, so maybe me playing YouTube music in the background, it has Pokemon, and it might not be the...
You know, we played a couple seconds and it's done now, and it never happened.
Because it's like I've been copyright striked for like the silliest things. You remember that spinning tentacle video you sent us?
Yeah.
They got me for that.
I'm still upset about that.
Me too.
Was it the happy birthday music?
No. It literally said
Just
the video title.
My God.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's like... It'd be one thing if it was just like it didn't tell you like what it was for, or because like if it was the happy birthday music, it actually probably would have came up like music copyright.
Yeah. Fair.
Because so like another really stupid thing that YouTube refuses to do anything about. This I guess we're just pooping on YouTube to start off.
I mean, we're safe here, right?
Well, this will be on YouTube eventually. But right now we're on Twitch. And Twitch is nice boy. So I did playthroughs of Mass Effects 1 and 2 on my channel. And so for my playthrough through Mass Effect 1, I only finished it out of spite because at like episode 9 or something, at like every song that appeared in the video game, they started the strike.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm dead serious. It's just like... And I tried talking to YouTube, and I'm like, this is music in the game intended for the game. Like, and it's part of the experience. It's like, how is... I don't think it's right that you're, like, taking control of this.
No, because at that point, it's basically transformative. Doesn't it fall under fair use policy?
They still took it, so I had to go through every episode and silence the music. So there's just gaps, I think, where it's just quiet.
So no one wins.
Yeah. And it's like, it's music that was designed for this game.
I don't get it.
I don't either. You, like, if I was a really big channel, that would never happen. However, us little guys down here.
Well, but it's like even big channels talk about.
Yeah,
like,
but they get it all fixed.
I mean, some of them do, but okay. So like, I don't know if you'd count him as a big channel, but Danny Gonzalez, that one guy, he literally
lost his channel, right?
No, he had to manually go through all of his old videos and get rid of his outro. Which was a remix of Mr. Sandman. And even though he was just like, hey, I put like all the permissions, and you're saying that I used a song that I didn't even, I'm using the remix, like you're quoting me for like the original, and he's like, what the fuck? And he just had to replace it. Yeah. With generic stock music overlaid all of those parts. Yes. And that never got fixed. That just stayed
So
stuck.
I should... Yeah, I should, like, music is sort of a different beast for the most part. It's also always whoever has the copyright for stuff like that, and they're in control of that. So whoever has the copyright for Mr. Sandman probably wouldn't budge.
That's fair.
And we're like, alright, now I'll just take all the revenue for every video that this is in. That's how that works, by the way.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Is that if... So... I'm not saying the person did, but the person who did the tentacle video. Yeah. Like, if I, like, was to make any money off that video, they made it. That's how that works.
What gets me though is like it's not even like you're like, hey, look at this thing I made. It's literally look at this cool thing.
But the thing is,
That could
it's like,
make people be interested in this thing.
and it's also the type of thing where I'm talking about being a small channel. It's because a lot of channels are React channels. You know?
Yeah.
And just because I don't use a webcam doesn't mean I'm not reacting to something.
Yeah. I don't get, I feel like though there's so many issues like with the copyright strike and the takedowns that it's just like there's so many times where someone will post a negative review or something that's even slightly critical of a thing and they'll abuse it just because they know no matter what it gets flagged and taken down without like checking first. That's such an irritating problem though.
Really is. It really is.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's none of our fault.
No.
I mean, I get that it's a lot of work to go through every single video, but especially like for times in the past where like a game, people give you trouble for like playing a game.
Yeah.
Like with Nintendo, this happened a lot.
Oh, still.
Yeah. Happens, I guess. Yeah, is the better. You were right. Wait, it's like you realize when someone plays your game that it's just bringing eyes to your game.
Yeah.
Especially like you're not gonna get any harm from them playing your game. You're getting more exposure
Yeah.
for free.
I think it's a very outdated way of thinking.
Yeah.
Where it's just but they're showing our game. They're spoiling it. And it's like, no, people can enjoy something without playing it, themselves. And that's like a generational thing. Like, I think Nintendo is like very backwards when it comes to shit like Let's Plays. To the point of like even game reviewers who should have full leniency just being kind of nervous to post extended footage of clips of the gameplay.
Yeah. I've heard people like with 5 seconds of gameplay get struck and taken down.
I believe it.
It's just like, huh?
Like Jimquisition, for a lot of Nintendo IPs, he doesn't even like put footage of the game because Nintendo is so notorious for just automatically flagging whatever they can get their hands on. It's just not worth it.
No.
God, it's such a shame.
Honestly is. There's no real winning in that situation for anyone who wants to make any type of content. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, by the way, forgot to do our introductions.
Oh shit, yeah.
We have Brecken.
Hi.
And we have me.
Hi.
Hi. The rest of the crew is out and gallivanting. That's not all true. Kyle is in a social situation when we're very proud of him.
Way to go, Kyle.
Yeah. And Nathan isn't feeling the best, so we hope he feels better. So,
absolutely.
well wishes to our boy Nathan. There will be no... Should we, like, howdy 7 times in his honor?
It sounds like a cursed ritual.
You know how, like, they ring, and we will ring the bell 7 times in the honor of someone?
We just keep howdying.
Yeah, just 7 howdies.
Okay.
Howdy, 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 howdy. That's 7, right?
I think so.
Whatever.
I was going off of you.
I was trying to count, but then I'm like, oh, we're both saying howdy, right? Yeah. So now I'm just listening to you say howdy. It's the thought that counts, I think.
Yeah. I feel like today is just extra lonely because there is no background Milo as well.
The background of the background noise is not present today.
No.
Obviously, we've talked about in the past, Milo is a seizure alert dog. So if Paige, who has seizures, is going anywhere, he kind of has to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's such a good boy that you always want him with you. Yeah. But that's sort of his purpose.
Yeah. No, she kept asking, like, are you sure I could leave him? I'm like,
It's like
no.
it's like he really needs to go with her. And he'll probably sleep for like a week or two straight though when he comes back.
I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's hilarious because he both loves and hates vacation.
Yeah.
The way he carries on is just amazing.
I just love that, like, how absolutely drained he was when he went to Disney for you guys.
Oh, I wish you'd seen him.
Yeah.
Like, having to walk 5 feet into the next gift shop and then him throwing himself down in an aisle just to lay down, like, not looking, not moving, just gone. And it looked like we abused him. Like, he was so beaten. But he was perfectly behaved that day.
Yeah.
He was so tired.
He was just done.
It was amazing. And considering that was, like, our first big outing, like, yeah, it was a good time to have him tired.
Yeah. So, like, the only other time I remember him being super, super tired is him playing with Cash and Johnny.
Yes.
And he slept for like a week straight.
Yeah.
He was done.
No, he's used to playing with, like, us and us getting winded.
Yeah.
Like, playing with dogs who do not get winded was probably a lot for him.
He tried playing dead.
Yeah, he did. That's my boy.
And
So proud.
Johnny did not accept.
No, that dog's something else.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
The cutest little monster.
He's adorable, but...
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love tiny dogs, that is always my fear. And they're not even tiny. Like, Shelties are, I want to say, like...
Close to medium, but,
close
like,
to medium.
also on the tiny end of the spectrum, I'd argue.
I feel
Because, like, big is... Milo's medium, I would argue.
Yeah.
Because...
He's actually a medium dog. He's not huge.
Because, like, there's Great Danes. There's, like, Irish Wolfhounds. There's Newfoundlands.
Yeah.
Those some big dogs.
Them some big dogs.
It's crazy to think that Milo probably, in the grand scheme of things, as big as he is probably a medium-sized dog.
I would love to meet a big dog that would make my dog look smaller.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, wow. It doesn't help when the sample size of other dogs that he's around are all smaller
all
than
tiny.
him. Like a puppy chihuahua who was smaller than his snout.
That was so precious.
Yeah. But they played and were really good friends.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I it's so much easier to have smaller dogs, but I feel like the energy ratio is just condensed, and they have more, and I have less.
Yeah.
So
You have to, like, and also it is dog to dog. Like, when we had Jack,
yeah,
Jack was not a high energy dog.
he was an angel.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he was perfect. Like, the only thing that he did that was a little annoying was when it was around time for him to eat, he wouldn't stop barking until you fed him.
Oh.
He's like, food? Food? Food now. Give me. Food now. Feed. Feed me. Feed me. Are you listening? And he just wouldn't stop. Would not stop. That's... but he was laid back. Usually wasn't the first to bark. Other than food time.
Oh, I can handle that.
Yeah. No, he was not... I would, you know, like... I don't want me for the podcast to be real sad boy hours. But, I miss him and Katie so much.
Oh,
They went too fast. Both of them were not at the age in which doggies should pass away. So I miss them, of course.
Yeah, well, of course. Do you ever, like, get frustrated that instead of breeding dogs for, like, maximum lifespan, we breed them to have smushed faces?
Yeah, it's super annoying. Like, I wish we would have just bred healthy dogs
Yeah.
instead of purebred dogs with millions of health disorders. Like, I honestly think, like, if we ever get a dog, maybe it should be a mutt. Like, I like that Milo's a mutt.
Yeah, on it, like, I think they're healthier
Yeah.
in general. I like a good mutt dog.
Milo's, like, the perfect mix of dog, though.
He's also, like, the perfect mix of, like, identifiable things for me.
I see the black lab.
Absolutely.
I see shepherd.
I see a lot of Doberman.
I see a lot of Doberman too.
My family has had Dobermans, and some of my favorite dogs. But like he's the best of both worlds because like he doesn't have oily fur. He's not like sometimes they get like a smell. Sometimes they're like way aggressive and like energetic, and it's just like no, it's Lab, and Dobie, and Shepherd.
Yeah, like he got the. To me, his personality is probably the closest to like a Lab. I would argue because Labs usually have, to me at least, Labs are usually the silly, happy-go-lucky, love me kind of dog.
Yeah.
And that's sort of Milo.
Yeah.
But then I also wonder, to me, part of the reason he might be so great as a service animal is the shepherd in him.
Yeah.
Because those are a real working dog, you know? Like, there's so many, like, German Shepherds say, like, police units, doing all sorts of jobs.
Yeah.
So they just have, like, the well-mannered for it.
The temperament.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot, though, like, Jelly, even, because she works with so many dogs, who said that, like, they can actually be a bit neurotic.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the way they're bred.
And they also usually pick a person. Or if they pick multiple, they are super over-the-top defensive. Like, it's hard to bring people into your house when you have a German Shepherd, apparently. But it's, like, such a cute dog. But then, so, you know, the dog Sammy that I talk about all the time, that was, my dad's dog, and then Granny's dog, you know, that time period. She was around when I was little. She was half German Shepherd, half Lab. Perfect mix of dog, to me. It's just like, it's 2/3 Milo, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you put it like that.
Yeah. She looked more like a Lab with German Shepherd coloring, almost. Like, she had the light face, the dark spot on her back, and then, like, you know, colored the rest. But when she was a puppy, you would think she was a full German Shepherd. Because her face was black and everything. But Dad and everyone like to say that she had one black spot, and the black spot stayed the same. She just got bigger. Because the black spot was, like, everywhere on her, and then as she got bigger, there was just a big black spot on her back. So it's like it just traveled backwards.
Oh,
it's just really cute.
It's
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also, like, speaking of dogs, I've spoken about this to, like, my family recently. My granny also had a dog named Lizzie, who was, like, some sort of terrier, I think. Terrier poodle, one of the two. Had curly fur.
Okay.
I think it was a miniature poodle. I don't know. Not a huge dog. Probably smaller than Cash.
Okay.
But when I was little, I'm like, that's a big dog.
Your perspective.
Yeah, because your perspective, you things are so much bigger when you're little, you know? So, like, Sammy was a giant, like, absolute giant.
My distant relatives on my mom's side, and I only ever met them once, had Great Danes.
Oh, and Great Danes.
I was, like, maybe 4.
Oh, man.
So, to me, and all the other little kids running around, it's like, those were horses.
Yeah.
Those were just horses inside. And they're like, I wonder if we can ride them. And multiple adults are just like, no. But it's like, that's a horse to us. Or at least a pony. Yeah. And then it's like, you get bigger, and it's like, oh, okay. This is a stretched out dog.
Yeah.
Still huge.
Yeah.
Not a horse.
Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane.
Yes.
Yeah.
The old Great Dane.
Great Danes are another type of dog, too, that are very, like, neurotic, I'd almost say. Like, they're very, like, shaky.
Like the gentle giant, but anxious.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really big, but they often act like they're afraid of their own shadow.
That's precious.
Yeah. The one YouTuber I watch every now and then, it does the podcast PKA, Woody's Gamer Tag.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Had Great Danes, and one of them was, like, the most, like, vicious dog in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of, like,
I think
a
it
bad
was
tempered
just
one.
like that dog, you know?
Sometimes they just come out that way.
Yeah, because they had another Great Dane that was perfectly behaved.
Oh.
So it's like, what different thing could they have done? That one is an angel and one's a devil, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like in that situation, like, I don't think, like, I like to say that there's no such thing as a bad dog. But it's like, alright, maybe they decided not the greatest personality. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, why is this one perfect and this one isn't? And they're growing up the same exact way. I can only assume treated the same way. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's fair.
you would assume that they, like, and dogs very much have different personalities.
Yeah.
Like, you've met 3 Shelties that I've owned. All with super drastic different personalities.
Oh, yeah, incredibly so.
Yeah, like, Katie alone was basically just a small person and a dog. I'm not convinced it was just, she wasn't just a really small person in a dog suit this entire time.
So feisty.
And she just wanted to go on vacation, so she faked her own death.
Oh.
Yeah. But but she had so much personality.
Yeah.
Like exuding. She had an
course.
aura
An aura,
around her.
yeah. I really like when dogs have, like, you just really get a sense of that dog. Because, like, I talk about my first dog all the time.
Temujin, right?
Temujin, yeah. Because it's just, like, she had this very calm, patient old lady soul. It was kind of a little like Jack, but the size of Gina. And just sad, loving eyes. She put up with everything. Like, she was a good old lady.
Yeah. I definitely believe so. Okay. I just had an idea for a game.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to try it out.
Oh, yeah.
We would have to be a bit creative and ask each other questions, though.
Okay.
So I kind of want us to, like, ask each other questions and then predict their answer.
Ooh.
Like, a question could be, like, what's your favorite food?
Okay.
It could be, and maybe we'll do, like, 10.
All right.
And then we'll go through and, we'll see.
All right.
We'll go back and forth naming questions.
I'm trying to think of them
Me
already.
too.
Without, like, going completely silent.
Yeah, that's what I'm also trying to think. I'll come with the first one. I'll just take a second to think about it.
I think I got one.
Okay, my first question, and could you do me a favor and actually, like, not write out the full question, but just like a little thing that we remember.
Okay.
So I know these are hard. What is your current favorite stuffed animal that you own?
Oh.
And just write it down. And do I write it down too? Do you answer your own question?
I think we say after, maybe, what we thought the other person was going to say.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you 10, you ask me 10?
Oh, no.
Or do I answer that question too?
You answered.
Okay.
Yeah, before the... Okay.
And it's that you own. So obviously I can't say Cotton or Ferdinand von Ayer because I don't own them. So it is your turn.
And this is for, like, both of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still answering. You really started with, like, a really hard question. 'Cause
Okay.
I was like, I sleep with these.
Yeah. We're not going easy here. I know the answer to Nathan. He would have been Dennis. It's Narwhal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of this. Okay, my question is favorite grass starter.
Out of all of them.
Yes.
That's hard. Do you want to do something even harder for that one? Can I propose? Do you want to 8-1 them?
What do you mean?
Like, order them.
All the way through. That's very...
No?
No.
Okay.
I want
alright.
you to just pick one.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
I need a minute.
One. I'm sorry. I hate doing that.
That's... No, you can keep counting. That's only one. I said not a second, I said a minute this time. So if you said a second, I would be like, wow, you got me. Haha. I'm trying to think. Alright, so... Alright, so we got Bulbasaur, we have Chikorita, we have Trico. Gen 4 was... Oh, goodness.
Turtwig.
Oh, I love Turtwig. Gen 5 was... Snivy. Gen 6 was Chespin. Gen 7 was Rowlet. And Gen 8 is Grookey.
Yeah.
I have my answer. Okay. Who is your least favorite fire starter?
Oh. Huh. But they're all my children. Okay. Smack.
I choose Smack.
Nice. What was your favorite season as a kid?
Okay. As a kid. Okay. Oh, wait. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm set.
What was your least favorite season as a kid?
I see what you did there.
I'm good when you are.
This is actually really hard. Okay. Oh, it's my turn again. Damn you. First thing you learned to cook by yourself.
Oh, okay. That's gonna take a minute. Okay. Let's see. I have one, but like I don't really have a way of answering it. I could try.
Okay.
It's a color related question, that's why.
Oh no. Okay.
Out of the traditional hair colors, black, brown, and blonde, which is your least favorite?
Black, brown, just those three?
I mean, those are the traditional three, right? You could say 4 and red,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Okay. What's something random you've collected?
Define random.
Um,
Like, it's just not a normal thing to collect?
Not an obvious thing to collect.
Okay.
So, maybe I'll say that obvious would count as, like, very popular card games.
Like Pokemon cards.
Like Pokemon.
Okay. Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that kind of
Yeah.
realm.
But,
All
like,
right.
pretty much all other things.
That's hard. One thing I collected a lot as a kid. I didn't collect anything that wasn't super obvious, I should say. Okay. All right, I came up with one. It took a very long time though.
Okay.
What is your least favorite Pokemon typing?
Oh.
I asked that and I really have no idea.
Sorry, I have so many yawns.
How many times have you yawned in the last 5 minutes? No.
So many.
I'm still thinking on this one actually. How did I word it? Least favorite, right?
Yep.
So it doesn't mean you think it's a bad typing or anything.
Just the one you like the least.
Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah.
Okay. It's your question.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I asked what was the least favorite Pokemon typing. Da-da-dum.
If you could spend $1,000 with absolutely no consequences on whatever you wanted, what would it be?
Sorry, I'm thinking. Okay. I have a few more if we want to come back after doing these 10.
Okay.
But maybe we'll make a game of it to see who guesses who guesses the most correctly.
Yeah.
And maybe if we do a second round and the same person wins, we stop. But if we do a second round and we each take one, maybe we have to do a third.
Okay.
So maybe we'll do it as whoever's question it was guesses first.
Okay.
Just to keep it, like, coherent, unless you want to do it the other way.
I have no
Okay.
quiz.
So the first question I asked was, what was your favorite current stuffed animal? So my mind went a bunch of places, but see, I know who I think Ferdy's probably my favorite of yours, but I'm like, is he your favorite? But I'm gonna say Ferdy for Nan Von Meyer.
Is my favorite?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Who was it?
My favorite is still Princess Diana bear. It's a tiny purple bear. She's somewhere in this room.
Okay.
I've had her since I was 5. it was Mom's, and it's just like it was the most magical bear in the world to me.
Aw.
So like even now, like I don't like sleep with her much or anything, but like
She's still your favorite.
it's just like a very comforting object.
Okay. What is my favorite stuffed animal?
So I was really thinking, and I'm like, because like you mean your stuffed animals, right? So
Yes.
I guessed the dog stuffed animal you have up on your
There are multiple dogs.
ledge, the long, light colored one.
Okay. Light colored one.
I think you might have gotten it like when you were sick, like at a hospital or something. The bigger one.
Okay. Is it the one that looks like a lab?
Yeah.
Or is it the one that looks like a beagle?
Oh no.
You said yeah for the lab, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the lab one.
Okay. It's not.
Okay.
It's the beagle, and her name is Scamp.
Okay. Okay.
I named her after, even though Scamp in the movie Lady and the Tramp 2 was a boy, my brother had a Lady and the Tramp. Like, he had
Aww.
tramp stuffed animals, so I wanted my Scamp to be, like, in relation. And I got Scamp when I got my ear tag removed.
So I think I just blended two of them.
So Sandy is the other one, and I got her when, you know, like your tongue? Go like, when that
okay.
was, they cut it. Like, there's supposed to be another thing down there.
Yeah.
But they said that it would help my speech if I got it removed.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I guess it did.
Aww.
But I got Sandy then.
Okay.
So, but Scamp is my favorite. And we're both 0 for 1.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. So, my question was favorite grass starter?
Yeah,
Okay, I guessed that your favorite out of them was Bulbasaur.
you're correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
Giving myself that point.
Okay. So, yours is harder because, like, I don't recognize you from any grass starters.
That's fair, yeah. No.
Process elimination. I don't think it's Grookey. I don't think it's Snivy. I don't think it's Chespin. Alright, so we're down to 5. Could be Bulbasaur. Really could be Bulbasaur. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go Trico.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I remember you, yeah, a lot of Trico.
I love Trico. He always got shit on. Everyone was like, "Oh, you picked that one." Oh, and I'm like, "What's wrong with him? He looks like a funny Yoshi and evolves into a cool giant lizard. Like, leave that alone."
Yeah.
I love him.
So my question next was your least favorite fire starter?
Okay.
Obviously it is not Cyndaquil. Because asking who your favorite fire starter was too easy. Because it'd be Cyndaquil, and you know mine would be Blaziken. Or Torchic, you know.
Torchic, yeah. But...
So going through it, I'm gonna actually say Charmander.
I could see why you thought that, but no.
Because you shit on it a lot.
I shit on it a lot, but it's only because of these last games
Okay.
and my frustration with the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
It's not Charmander's fault.
It's just, yeah.
I'm just sick of Charizard.
Who is it?
It's actually Litten.
Litten, okay.
I don't like Litten's design.
Okay.
I like Incineroar after, like, using it, but I never bonded to Litten.
Who is my least favorite fire starter?
I said Tepig.
It is Tepig.
Nice.
Tepig is this my least favorite. It's one of my least favorite lines.
Yeah.
So your question was next.
Oh, fave season as a kid. I guessed spring for you.
No.
Okay.
So this one makes the next one easier, I guess, now in hindsight.
I mean, we don't have to explain it.
Okay. But do you mean, like, not reveal it?
Like, You can, well,
Or do you want to wait to reveal both of them until we go through both of these?
I guess so.
Yeah, why not? All right, yeah. So it wasn't spring.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess your least favorite season. I think you like fall, spring, and winter. I'm gonna guess summer.
For least favorite?
Or no, this is favorite.
This is favorite.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm gonna say it's either fall or spring. But as a kid, right?
Yeah.
What did Little Brecken like? You always like the cold. But I'm gonna say spring.
Do we reveal now?
Well, if I'm right, yes.
No, you're not.
Okay. So, what was my least favorite?
Your least favorite?
Yes.
I guessed summer.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna guess summer is your least favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that one was a bit of a...
Okay. My favorite was fall.
Okay. I was really thinking
What was
on
your
that.
favorite?
Fall.
Fall. Okay.
I've always loved fall.
Oh, so we both put fall and summer. Okay.
Yeah.
My reasoning was when I was little, I loved school. School starts in fall.
So, I
Yeah.
was like, school starts in fall, but I'm like, but what about sports? Because he likes to be outside and he likes to play. So I'm like, yeah, spring sports. Let's put him in
I did like spring too. Yeah, spring was the second. It would to me, it would have gone fall, spring, winter, summer.
Okay.
What about you?
Fall, winter, spring, summer.
Okay. This next question was yours. This one's
Oh.
going to be hard to guess, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get it. The first thing you learned to cook, I guessed you learned to make like chicken tenders or something.
Okay.
Like the bagged chicken.
No.
Okay.
First thing, like, I really remember, if you had actually guessed either of these two things, I would have 100% given it to you. But I wrote cake, but I also would have accepted cookies.
Aww.
Because I have many memories as a young kid making cookies with Grandma and Granny. And also making cake with Grandma and Granny.
Baking.
Yeah. Because as a kid, that's like one of the most exciting things for me. But what would have been the first thing that you learned to make? So, like, I honestly think there's an outside shot that this is like a Mongolian dish or something, and I don't know the name of it. But I'm gonna say eggs.
False.
No. What was it?
The first thing I learned how to make was Kraft macaroni and cheese.
That's adorable.
From a box, and the first time I screwed it up really fucking bad because I didn't drain the water before I added the cheese powder.
Oh.
So it was cheese soup. And I cried a lot and then immediately remade it. But the shame will always stay with me. I thought you were supposed to drain it after, and the cheese water would just stick to not a bright kid.
You know, it didn't work out.
No.
Okay. So, I've gotten 2 correct, and you've gotten 3 correct, I believe, right? Have you gotten 3 correct? Have you been marking it?
Yes.
Okay, I've gotten 2.
Yes.
I've only gotten Grass Starter and least favorite season. And you got Grass Starter, least favorite Pokemon, and least favorite season, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so the next one, I have no idea what you put. I just thought it was an interesting question, actually.
Okay.
Was your least favorite hair color. Because I'm meta, I'm going to say that you wrote black.
Oh. No.
No, okay. Because I don't know why, I just thought that for some reason you'd be like black because you didn't want to insult the other hair colors.
That's very sweet. So saying any of them made me feel awful.
Okay.
Like, absolutely.
My second guess probably would have been like blonde?
I said red.
Red, okay.
I don't like red hair.
You know,
Not-
I originally didn't want red in it because I thought red was the cop-out answer.
You think so?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a natural hair color, so I think
Yeah.
it should go.
that's fair.
And it's no, like, I feel awful because there's nothing against red hair. It looks great on a lot of people. I just, like, when I think red hair, I'm very
Carrot top.
childish. So I'm just like, this carrot top.
Yeah.
This is Ronald McDonald. And that's about it.
Okay. What's my least favorite hair color? And keep in mind, I'm colorblind.
I had like a bunch of question marks written down because I'm just like, what would bother him?
Nothing bothers me, but I just put one down randomly.
I guess blonde?
I put blonde down, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a reason behind it at all. There's no... I don't actually like it any. I can't really tell the difference most of the time between certain... Like, if you had lighter red hair, blonde hair, brown hair, I can't tell the difference. I just put blonde because stereotypical blonde. That's...
Oh, okay.
So, what was the thing you collected as a kid that was weird? That was your question?
Yep.
So you want to guess first?
I guessed... did I even put anything down?
Oops.
Because some of these, I was just like, I sat there and I was like...
This was your question.
I know, but I was like, wait a minute, why would I ask that if I personally
Didn't
don't know
Okay.
what I'm doing? But
What do you think I put, though?
I would guess like an odd thing. Or at least, like, not conventional. Like, board games?
No. So,
Okay.
I don't know how unconventional this is. I put toy NASCARs.
Okay, you know what? I'm so angry because that was on my list of things. And
Yeah, because
okay.
I'm like, you can't... So, my guess for you is rocks.
I will say, I have collected rocks, but I put bears.
Okay.
My tiny, tiny bears. Because I actually have collected bears way before I ever collected rocks.
Okay. Alright. That's fun. Your least favorite Pokemon typing? I have no idea what you would put. Not even the slightest clue.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your favorite is Dark.
Yeah.
To me, Dark Fire, Ice maybe, or I see towards your top of the list. So I'm gonna guess. I want to guess something Dark is weak to. Because, fighting or fairy. I don't know. But no, there's so many fairy Pokemon that I think you like. Like, fairy is a fairy type. I'm gonna go fighting.
No.
Okay.
My least favorite is psychic.
Okay. But you destroy it.
I destroy it, but
It's joking.
psychic types always get super, super, like, hyped
Okay.
in the anime. And,
That's
like,
true.
shit, like, so Gen 1, when I started, psychic types were just the shed. Like, they almost had no counters. It was just like, okay, this sucks.
Alright. What is my least favorite typing?
I guessed fairy.
No.
Okay.
I put poison.
Oh.
Because I feel like I couldn't name like an uber I love poison type Pokemon
Okay.
that I'm super fan of off the top of my head, right away.
Interesting.
I was able to name dragon, fairy, water, I almost put fairy though. So that's what you guessed, right?
Yeah.
That was the next one I was gonna put. But Mimikyu is a fairy type. So I felt like I would have done him dirty. I almost put ghost type too, but then Mimikyu is the ghost type.
Yeah.
So this last question was your question.
Oh, if you could spend $1,000 with no consequences. I guessed for you computer stuff.
I put PC upgrade, so yeah. For you, I don't know. Because I'm trying to think, I really want to say, art supplies. So I'm going to say art supplies.
Nah.
Okay.
It's Pokemon cards.
That I was going to say, Pokemon. I actually almost guessed Hatchimals, just to... But, alright.
After watching Max open, really
Yeah.
shiny, pretty cards, I'm like, I want them.
Alright, so I got 2 out of 10. How many did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, you won round 1.
Yeah.
We're going to round 2.
Ooh.
As the winner, you asked the first question. Yeah.
I have to write all these down again.
Well, you don't like how... Did you write the entire question out?
I wrote a bit of it.
No, you don't have to write the entire question out. You just have to write, like, say favorite stuffed animal. You could say stuffed animal. Stuffed animal.
Okay. The first question for the new round. Sneakers or sandals?
What is your okay, so this is gonna be a weird question, just because of what I'm eliminating.
Okay.
What is your favorite non-domesticated pets or Wolverine? Because I know Wolverine is your favorite animal, but theoretically, if you want to say honey badger, that's cool. It could be in the same family, but
Oh, interesting. And non-domesticated, as in
not a dog, not a cat.
so common,
It's not a fish, not like a pet fish.
but it can still be like an exotic animal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to
Actually-
be super exotic. It just can't be like Milo.
My sweet boy. Huh. Oh crap! I have to guess for you. I don't know. It's hard.
Well, you don't have to come up with it just yet, so. Okay. But you do have to come up with another question.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
Mm.
Sorry. That's what it sounded like to me.
What was something? What was something that's no? What's your least favorite time of day? Doesn't have to be specific, like 10:02. Just like
Do you mean like morning, afternoon, night?
yeah,
or
morning,
like
noon,
Morning, noon, like.
dusk,
Okay.
nighttime. You know,
Okay.
early morning. Any of these things.
Okay. I'm thinking. Let's see. I was gonna say, and naming one Pokemon that's not like a starter or something is really hard to do because it's just like, all right, we have to guess one in like 800.
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna try to avoid that. If you could DLC like and like right now to the game, Pokemon
Okay.
Sword and Shield, if you could bring. Okay, so I feel like for this question, we sort of should ask separate ones for the same question, because, okay, because what I wanted to ask you was, Belgian hot sauce.
Yeah, I actually got really scared. I reached for it and went, no.
If you could bring, I want to ask if you could only bring one of the two. If you could only bring Minior or Chansey back right now, who would it be?
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's so awful.
Yeah.
That's terrible
Yeah.
of you. I don't respect what is happening right now.
Yeah. So name two Pokemon that aren't in the game for me, and I have to pick.
Let's mean. It's just not nice. I'm stretching, but I'm very angry. Okay, if you had to pick between, say, Alakazam and Garchomp.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Did you really?
I had a feeling. Because those are two of the ones I miss the most. So. Two of my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. Okay.
I'm yawning all over the place.
Got a yawn over here and a yawn over there. This is your question, though, technically. Task.
Oh, because you just did.
Yeah.
I'm tired, Tony.
That's okay.
What is your least favorite flavor or flavoring? So it could be something like a sauce, or it could be, you know, a kind of like a condiment, or you kind of get...
Okay, just a flavor.
Yeah, flavor.
Okay. Okay. I have one when you're ready.
Okay.
If you could banish only one of these two websites, which would it be? 4chan or DeviantArt? Like, when you press this button, they're gone forever.
Aww. Aww.
I didn't think it'd be that sad of a question.
Alright. Well, I didn't care for that one bit. If you had to go without internet service in your home, or heat during the whole year in your home, which would you pick? And this is assuming that it only affects you, so you don't have to think of everyone else.
So, like, I don't have to worry about my parents being
You don't have to worry about your parents or pets.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about Cash's streaming when he wants to watch a movie. That was a good question.
Thank you.
Okay, I have one.
Okay.
What did you like more? The DS and all of its iterations, or the Switch and its iterations?
So, could you repeat that one?
Do you like the DS or the Switch more?
Okay. I just realized I was like thinking with my face.
Yeah.
Like, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, and it is that one food, and it has to be a specific type of that one food.
So it's not like you can say pizza and have a different type of pizza every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can't say like something like pasta and then have the whole world of pasta and pasta sauces. Like it has to be one dish forever. But you can live off of it. You're not going to die.
Okay.
Or get fat or anything, maybe. We can say that. Just,
Okay.
That's what you eat.
And it's one food. It's not a meal.
It's one specific dish.
Okay.
I really hope that didn't pick up on the camera and the audio.
I don't think it did. All-time favorite juice.
Yeah.
Okay, that is our 10 questions.
That is our 10 questions.
So the first one was your question.
Yes. Sneakers versus sandals. I said that you'd pick sneakers.
Yeah, I haven't worn sandals in a decade.
I have never seen you with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, and for you, I'm gonna say sandals.
Yeah.
So
That was
I feel like we just gave each other a free point. So my so this was the favorite non-domesticated or a Wolverine. I want to say a mink.
Fuck. Yeah, you got it. Damn you. I was really just like, oh, there's so many. Oh.
I don't know what I just like. To me, it was like Wolverine mink.
I love mink.
Yeah.
They're so soft and so filled with hate.
Yeah.
I said a duck.
No, I didn't even think of duck. I put a koala.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
I like koalas.
I would have been like, duck? Platypus? Like, I would have been really stumped. Okay. Dang. This one was mine?
Yes.
Least favorite time of day. I said for you, early morning.
I put afternoon, specifically like 1 to 3. And this, to be fair, is work.
Okay.
Because that's like the drudging, trying to get through the day
Okay.
time. Like say today,
Yeah.
I love 1 to 3 because that's when I come over here.
Yeah.
But like I would say on a normal work day, is sort of how I take those questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And also my least, I would say, if it wasn't a work day, I probably would say like late night because I have to go home.
Aww. You're very cute.
And I'm gonna say morning for you.
No.
No.
It's actually the afternoon.
Okay.
I like mornings a whole lot if I then have stayed up a whole night and I can now go to sleep. Because mornings are actually, like, to me, it feels like the perfect time to go to sleep. Afternoon is so uncomfortable because now I have to commit and stay awake. get to
We're very
nighttime.
different people.
We are extremely different.
Yeah.
But
For me, I
also,
was picturing work, and you're like, morning to nap.
morning is when I like to sleep so that I can be up all night. But afternoon is also the hottest part of the day. So.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. So, out of Minior and Chansey, I would say you would bring back Chansey.
No.
Fuck.
It was really hard.
Okay. You said Minior.
I said Minior.
Okay.
Out of Alakazam and Garchomp, I said Alakazam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reason? Flygon's getting a more of a shot right now because Garchomp not being
That's pretty much the
Yeah.
only reason. I'm like, I think he actually misses the fast psychic type more.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, my reasoning for that, for Minior, was because everybody's going to use Chansey.
If it comes back.
If Minior comes back,
just
I
be
will
you.
be the only
Yeah.
person in line.
Yeah, that's true. This was your question.
Least favorite flavor. I said stuff like olives. Like that kind of... I didn't know how to describe that taste.
Okay. I put overly spicy.
Okay.
I don't know, like, for you this is hard, because I feel like you're a real, like, dabbler in all flavors.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna get it.
No, so I'm just going to name something random.
Okay.
I'm going to say earthy.
No.
Okay, I don't even know what earthy tastes like.
That's adorable. I really don't like white cheddar stuff.
Okay, yeah, I would not in a million years have gotten that, yeah.
So, like, that white cheddar popcorn and, like, the black bag that people get, it nauseates me.
Okay.
I don't know why, and I don't think we've ever talked about it. I don't like white cheddar that much.
4chan versus DeviantArt, I think you would pick the deletion of DeviantArt.
Really?
Yeah. Because you could just post in a different site.
No.
Okay.
I got rid of 4chan because although I find it fun, it's a terrible place.
Yeah, that's why I originally said 4chan, but then I'm like, when your reaction wasn't, like, immediately like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh shit, is she actually gonna get rid of DeviantArt?
No, because I was like, I can't get rid of an artistic hub for many people for degeneracy. Okay. I said you'd get rid of 4chan.
I would put DeviantArt.
Wow!
Yeah, because 4chan find a lot of good video game leaks. To me, I'm just like, yeah, but you just put your art on a different website. Make DeviantArt too. It's fine.
There's so much history on that. Okay.
This is so much history on 4chan as well.
Awful.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of risque things on DeviantArt as well.
Oh my god. Okay. If you had to go without internet or heat, I said you'd go without heat.
Yeah. I feel like you'd go without heat too. Yeah. Okay. DS or Switch? I think you like the DS more.
Yeah. I said you like Switch more.
Correct. Alright. This is the...
One dish forever.
Yeah.
I said it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not as confident anymore.
Yeah.
That he would pick what I thought. Because originally I'm like, would he pick tater tots? And then I'm like, I'm going to say hamburgers.
It's hamburgers.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Because I just...
You have always been in the mood for a hamburger.
Yeah.
If you didn't, like, just eat one, and even then, you'd be fine with getting one from somewhere else.
Yeah,
that's how
true.
fine with them you are.
This is hard for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of different...
things that you like. But in recent times, if you didn't put hummus, I'm upset.
I didn't put hummus.
I'm upset.
I'm sorry.
You told me you could live off of hummus.
I could live off of hummus. But if I could pick any one food, hummus is cheap and easy. I could live off of hummus.
It's good Wagyu beef.
It's pepper tuna sushi.
I never would have guessed that in a million years.
It's my favorite food.
Yeah.
I dream of pepper tuna. We passed sumo the other day.
Yeah.
My mouth has been watering. I could eat just that. It's been years, and I still think of that roll.
Okay.
I love pepper tuna.
So. Your favorite juice? That's really hard.
Yeah.
I'm guessing grape.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it. It's like, yeah. Big letters, grape. For you, I put apple.
Yeah.
You're a sweet little pea, and I'm like, he's gonna be apple juice.
Okay. I think you won again.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by my
Yeah.
count. I got 1, 2,
You got 6.
3.
So you won both rounds.
You really were having me for a while, and I was getting nervous.
Yeah, I'm upset that I lost that one because I wanted to do round 3.
We still could.
Yeah.
We could do double or nothing.
The
I honestly maybe we'll save it because
nah.
we asked a lot of questions that were actually very challenging.
Let's do Final Jeopardy for all the
One
marbles.
question, but it has to be really good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know what it is though.
I'm really thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, I have mine.
Oh, are there going to be different questions?
Oh. I mean, that's how we bit 1-1, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you can't think of one, we
Okay.
can do this one. Picking between never ever being tired again and never being hungry again. You are content either way.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to write it down because I'm just going to say it.
Okay.
So we're guessing each other's?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you would put hungry.
No.
Ah.
I'm tired all the time to the point where it's actually crippling.
Okay. Because you always not complain. That's not the right word. But you always mention that you wish you didn't have to eat and how annoying it was.
That's fair.
But I guess tired is just
so
little.
I'm tired, I just don't prioritize food.
And I picked that because I was like, oh, you like to sleep too. So,
Yeah.
you like naps.
That's fair. But I actually, if I have a day where I don't feel tired at all, I get a brief, high feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's so rare for me.
What did you think I put?
I thought that you would pick tired.
I was going to pick hungry. Because I'm trying to lose weight.
Oh.
I do love to eat. But if I was never hungry, I could eat a meal a day and make sure it's just under my calorie amount. And I could just pick whatever I want to eat. Because if I'm never hungry, I could have a few tater tots and a hamburger. And then that's just it.
It's just
So we have to go to double overtime Jeopardy.
maybe, I guess. Jeez.
Because we both got it wrong.
I could just be reigning champion.
Could be. I'm trying to think. I'm so sorry. Alright, if you had to live without pillows or blankets, pick one. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I have mine, so if you want to.
I've never been so angry.
Do you want me to guess first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say pillows. Oh, that's wrong. You're going to say blankets.
Which I would pick?
Yeah.
I picked pillows.
Okay. So am I right?
I don't know, you seemed kind of iffy there. But
I think I said pillows first.
Yeah. I love my pillows. And if I put enough of them on me, I am now warm. And I can also sleep on top of them.
I think I got it wrong. Because I think the question I said was, which one could you live without?
Oh.
So I got it wrong.
Okay.
I thought you could live without pillows. But then the reason I was iffy on it, because I'm like, as soon as I said that, I knew how much you loved pillows. So I'm going to count myself wrong.
Okay. I think you could live without pillows.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
Blankets.
you're in a blanket right now.
Yeah. Well, because you can bunch a blanket up like a pillow.
Yeah.
For me, it's
I
hard
totally
to put a
get
pillow on me.
But it's if you have enough of them.
I respect you as a person,
Thank you.
and I understand that as
I
soon
love
as I
comfort.
said it, I knew I was wrong.
I will make myself a bunker of pillows to keep my body heat.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
I know for a fact that that's the right answer, but I slipped up and said the wrong thing first, and I'm like, I feel like I'm cheating if I say the other thing, because I said it backwards in my head. So you are the reigning champion of question v question.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I There were some very unexpected moments in there.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
All right. This has been Background Noise episode 3. We're at an hour and like 15 minutes, so.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Bam. I would say this is episode 318 of Background Noise. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you, Brecken and myself, for being on.
Oh, wow. Go on.
And bye.
Bye.
Pickle Weasel.